Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're gonna do the Taranaki mountain, but we're not gonna do the crossing because we still hurts from 2 days ago that we were in Tongariro
Yeah,
in the last video.
our calves and our butts are still burning.
So we decided that we maybe not do another 7-8 hours. So instead we're gonna do this track that is 4 hours.
We are in New Zealand and are driving around the country for 5 weeks in a campervan, exploring both the North and the South Island. In this episode, we are going to New Plymouth, Wellington, then we take the ferry to the South Island to go to Abel Tasman National Park and Nelson Lakes. We finished our previous episode of this New Zealand road trip in Tongariro and completed the Tongariro Alpine Crossing. If you missed the first part of this series, you can find a link in the description. It is a 4 hours drive from Tongariro to Mount Taranaki or New Plymouth where we're staying. And on the way we stopped to check out the Three Sisters and the Elephant Rock.
So yeah, after driving, how many hours we've been driving? 3 hours?
Yeah,
We made it to the elephant.
it's like a quick stop for us and change driver because now another hour to New Plymouth.
Yeah, we saw an accident on the road.
Yeah, it's scary.
Very bad.
It's been raining the entire way pretty much. It's very slippery.
So remember, when you're driving, try to make turns if you're driving with someone. Don't take any drugs, any alcohol, nothing, like that's very bad.
And drive slowly when it's wet.
Yeah.
This is very slippery. These roads aren't that great.
So yeah, now we're going to New Plymouth. We're gonna base there for a little bit and then start organizing what is next.
Which is the hike tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tonight's gonna be a calm night because our legs are sore.
Yeah, so let's go.
Okay.
Ouch. The elephant doesn't seem like an elephant from here, but when you drive...
From the bridge is better. And there is a rest stop that you can stop at, but they were doing construction right now, so we weren't allowed to stop.
Yeah, I got the drone with me, but the weather doesn't seem very good to fly the drone.
Looks like it can rain any second now. I think it's just toxic.
If you arrive during low tide, you can actually walk out to the rock formation from the beach from across where we were, so that you can get a better view.
The weather looks nice. Hopefully we are lucky and we can get the nice picture of the Taranaki mountain from the swamp.
Yeah, driving up here was beautiful.
Yeah, we're staying in New Plymouth in a very nice campground in front of the beach.
That was the best spot.
If you,
Again, the best spot. And drive here was about 30 minutes. Free parking. Perfect.
so let's go in. It's been 55 minutes and we're still
fine. Honestly, it's been literally exactly the same walk uphill and these stairs for 55 minutes. Sometimes we get a little bit of hope that they're gonna finish, but there's no end in sight. However, it is a very, very beautiful walk. are sort of out of the trees. We're
1
so
hour.
1 hour. I'm so happy that it's a bit flat because my legs are burning after that.
I can do the crossing now.
Yeah, he's lying. We don't have enough food with us for that.
I
But
have to take a taxi.
yeah, no, we go back down the same way.
You with helicopter, probably.
Oh, well, from now on, I guess it's even worse climbing.
More stairs coming on.
I have no idea where we're going, but we'll get there.
I think it's definitely worth it to do this.
It's at least 45 minutes left to go. So,
That is what hiking is about.
hopefully,
Complain, suffer.
yeah. And then when you get there, totally worth it. Hopefully, if the weather stays like this.
Like how life is. If you challenge us, you face them, then you get rewards, right?
And you get stronger. Stronger leg muscles, that
Or
is.
losing weight.
Hopefully. So, it's now a hut over there. We just have to get there. And then across it, over to the other side, we will have our reward.
Fuck that lunch there, so
Yeah.
let's go. It's been an hour and a half, I think,
Yeah.
since we started. A bit boring of a hike though, because it's all like the same.
Yeah, after we said it's been an hour, we're out of the forest, it's been another half hour. Stairs in the bush. Like this.
Beautiful, but
Well, but it's the same. Like, I think we prefer Tongariro.
I just wanted you to know that I will stay here, waiting in the corner for you. If you're not bitter, we could do what you wanna do. I would never try to hide from you in a crowd. There were times when I thought I could figure you out. I never would believe it was so hard, but I guess I found out. Every mistake that I ever have made didn't leave me afraid. I'm not making a trade.
And now we are in our way to Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. I know so many of you might be confused thinking like, oh, I thought it was Auckland the capital of New Zealand, but it's not. Actually, the capital of New Zealand is called Wellington. It's just in the south of the North Island, just in the border to the South Island. And guess what? You cannot take a bridge to go to the South Island. You have to take a ferry. So we're gonna go in our adventure. In 2 days, we're gonna take a ferry at 1 a.m.
Tomorrow night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, 1 a.m.
Tomorrow night at 1 a.m. we're gonna go and get our ferry to go to the South Island.
They have ferries that goes during the day, like 4 departures a day, but we are going there on the 22nd of December, 2 days before Christmas, and everything was fully booked when we booked it 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So this was our only option, go at 1 a.m., so hopefully it isn't too bad.
I heard it's a bit bumpy, but anyway, we're gonna share with you how it looks like.
First, on our way to Wellington, we're gonna make a stop. Something that we haven't told you.
Yeah, we had a little issue with our campervan.
We don't get any water through the sink, so we don't know what the issue is. But it's been annoying us the last week, so they called us and said, yeah, bring it in today when you're in Wellington, and let's see if we can fix it. So hopefully they can fix it.
Yeah, fingers crossed we don't have to change the campervan because we need to move all of our stuff that are here to a new campervan unless we get upgraded.
Yeah, it'd be
Wow.
great to get a bigger one, but probably not.
Probably not. So let's see.
So we called the emergency number of the company who produces these bags, and they managed to get us a same-day appointment in Wellington. to have our water leakage fixed. So we got there. It was just outside of Wellington. We got there perfectly on time, and the guys were super nice. They're very friendly and funny at this repair shop. They quickly located what the issue was, and the issue was that the hose that goes from where you fill in the water into the water tank
Was not
connected. So basically, we've been putting water into the van, but it's not going into the tank. It's gone all over the van and straight out, so there's no leakage. Good. It was a quick fix. Took about half an hour.
Yeah, it was very fast. Yeah.
They fixed it very fast. We didn't pay anything, and then we were off onto our campsite. So there was super easy and super smooth experience so far.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. It's midnight here in Wellington.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired. We haven't slept, and we are going to board a ferry that takes us from the North Island to the South Island. Check-in is latest by 1 a.m, but it departs at 2 a.m, and I think it arrives at around, 5, 6 a.m, so no sleep for us, because also when we booked this, which was like 3 months ago,
This was the only time available.
it was during this entire Christmas week as it is. We realized quite early that we probably should book this on time so that we have it. So we booked it a long time ago, but this was all available and there were no cabins. So basically we're gonna have to get out of our van, get onto the ferry and just
run for a chair.
run for a chair, and hopefully we can get 2 chairs and just get some sleep, because we have another 3.5 hours to our camping.
Yeah, and then we have to drive. I seen some videos about how is the life inside that boat, and believe me, mayhem. People sleep on the floor.
We're probably gonna end up sleeping on the floor.
So let's go. Let's try to experience this, and
We'll show you where we end up.
yeah. We didn't do much in Wellington. I think we used it more. We stay here more to like relax after the last 2 hikes that we did.
Our bodies were saying no more hikes. There is a viewpoint you can do here, but we were a little bit tired.
The weather wasn't good as well.
No, and we walked around the city. We've seen the city, but we didn't really record much here because we didn't do any activities.
Yeah, if you come here, I think I would recommend to go to Cuba Street. If you come to like eat on a restaurant and go for a few beers on the pub, that street is very busy with all of those shops.
A lot of restaurants. Basically, you can find anything on the street to eat. No.
So now I'm so tired.
Me too. I don't even know what day it is.
Which day is today first? It's on weekend.
It's a Sunday.
Oh, in the next period,
It's
yeah.
like next Sunday.
We're gonna talk about our next adventure that is coming on New Year's. We're going for a 5 days music festival. Music 24 hours non-stop.
With the camper van.
But let's talk about that in our next video. Don't miss it out. Hello guys! Good morning.
We have made it to the South Island. The ferry was smooth, very smooth.
But if you don't go there on time or early, you pretty much get out of seats, I guess.
Yeah, so they have cabins which were sold out, and then after that they have like a restaurant area with normal seats and tables. They have some seats and sofas, but then they also have a movie theater, and that's where we went. As soon as we got up there and we saw the movie theater, we just like, okay, this is where we go.
And I think that is the best seats in the entire boat.
Yeah, they got full. The whole place got full. People were on the floor even. So try to get there early. We were there 1 hour before closing of check-in, and that worked fine for us.
because having a little break from the 3 hours drive, we found this beautiful lake just outside here. So we parked the camper van and we're just chilling here for a little bit until we continue driving.
Just having a coffee and a banana, and we'll have proper breakfast when we get to some city.
Yeah. We're gonna share some images of this beautiful lake that is out there.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if you have been driving in Australia or saw a video of Australia, they actually have a lot of rest stops along the highways, and there's proper signing of when those rest stops are gonna be, like in 3 kilometers, 300 meters, whatever it is. But here, there's like no rest stops at all, and there are no signage of when they're gonna come. So you're driving in like 100 on the highway, and then suddenly there is one on the side, and you just have to like brake really hard to try to get into it because you don't really know when they're coming and just coming around the curb. So we're really lucky to find this place. It's not marked on the map or anything.
Yeah, it's not marked. Let me show you the place.
What's the name of it?
Beautiful, right? The name of the place is Havelock.
Havelock.
Yeah, that's the name of the town here.
It's like at the end of Havelock. It's about an hour drive from the ferry. It's a good spot if you need to just stop and take a little rest before you continue driving. There's been a few people doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not a big place. You can fit maybe 3 cars.
So we're gonna rest a little bit more
And then continue.
then continue our way. Yeah, because we need to reach the next town
We're probably gonna stop in a place called Nelson or Richmond
to have some breakfast, something to eat.
and go shopping because we're out of water.
Yeah, you know what I fancy now? A Danish pastry.
Ooh.
So let's go. So now we are in Motueka. It's in the Nelson region, in the South Island, in the northwest part of the South Island, one of the north part. And we came here because we wanted to go to Abel Tasman National Park, but the weather is not the best, as you can see.
We were very excited to do a long hike. It's kind of a special one, I would say, because you don't have to, but the most recommended route is to take a water taxi from the beginning of the national park, and then it drops you wherever the different stops along the coast. So you can go all the way up to the north, and then you can walk your way back and take a water taxi back, or you can walk all the way back to your car park. So we were planning that quite extensively yesterday, until we woke up and realized that it's raining outside there.
Yeah, the weather is not great. It was a little bit better in the morning, but now definitely it's not the best.
Yeah, so we still going to Abel Tasman National Park because we want to check it out. We gonna defy the weather that is not coming with us today. It's a bit sad we don't get to fly the drone and see the full scope of the national park. So we're not taking a water taxi, for example. We're just gonna go to the car park and walk around the national park so you can see the back to the car basically.
Yeah, with our rain jackets. And it's a bit cold, so let's see how long we last. We were very excited about the Tasman National Park,
It
but
looks so nice in the pictures, but you know, the weather isn't always in our favor, so we'll try to make the best of it.
yeah, I remember we were in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and the weather was amazing. It was like sunny days. People were surprised that the days were that sunny because in Scotland it's usually rainy and dark. So those days are nice. We had a good time. now these days that we're very excited for these things are not, well, this is not like we are on holidays, it's our lifestyle right now. We just need to accept it and keep going, and yeah, let's go. So now we are here in Abel Tasman National Park. What a beautiful day to be alive. Raining or not.
It doesn't seem to stop raining, but that's okay. It's not too bad. It's not pouring down with thunder or anything, so
Yeah, it's like a light rain.
that's alright for now. So there's obviously multiple tracks that you can do. We're gonna go to a place called Apple Tree.
Apple Tree Bay, yeah.
It's supposed to take an hour 40 minutes to walk there. I think it's fairly easy, flat.
Yeah, that's what I read.
So
At the
easy
beginning
hike
of the
today. One thing that you can do also is to go on like a guided tour. They told us yesterday,
Yeah,
and
but that's with a boat, huh?
there's a boat, and you get to see the seals potentially, because there's an island that has seals on it, which would have been cool. But if you don't like guided tours,
Apple Tree Bay.
yeah. So an hour and a half to Apple Tree.
We're still,
We were
Good.
planning to go to Anchorage
but it's
and then
4 hours.
walk back. That was the plan, but
That's 8 hours. So it took us around 25 minutes to drive from Motueka to here, to the parking lot. There is a lot of parking available.
you can also try out the Xmas. So we are staying in Motueka, near the city. It's actually really nice because we can go grocery shopping and all those things,
Before Christmas, because we're going to a remote location for Christmas.
which we didn't know was that remote. But we, yeah, so you can also stay here in the national park. There's lots of campgrounds around here. We were originally thinking of doing that, but then we felt like, no, we just stay in the city, and the drive is only 20 minutes, so it's an easy drive too. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
The roads are quite okay here. It's good try.
In early morning, our life should be an open door, but we're on and off and on again. Oh, it's hard to feel it, so we pretend, and then we're off and on and off again. Oh, heaven forbid. We saw it coming, we heard the sirens, but we kept our heads in the sand.
We have been to Apple Tree Bay.
Yeah. Weather wasn't very
I think
clear and nice.
it would have been really nice if it was nice weather. It's definitely worth going there if it's nice weather. You can also camp there.
Yeah, it's very calm water.
Yeah.
I guess you can swim because we didn't see any
Warnings.
warnings of like you cannot swim here or like stings or anything like that.
And you can see how it's gonna be really, really blue if it was sunny.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
I don't think the camera can catch that, but we tell you things very blue if the sun just start to appear. So now,
We're gonna start our walk back to the car. We are very wet, and once you stop,
you start to feel
you
cold.
start to feel cold.
So, how long it took us to come here, Jahi?
An hour and a half, I would say,
And we did a little detour
with a detour, but
in
If I remember
Musselboro Bay. Thin Limb Bay.
Finland Bay is filled with mussels in low tide, so we call it mussel bottom.
Yeah.
It's so pretty, the mussels.
You know there should be some kind of warning, 'cause we've been down this road before. Oh, in the late night, in early morning, our life should be an open door, but we're on and off and on again. Oh, it's hard to feel it, so we pretend, and then we're off and on.
Right, we're
Alright.
finished. We're back where we started. Took us 3 hours, 15 minutes.
Yeah, through the entire thing.
We also took a detour to Musselborough, and we stopped for a bit to have a snack.
In the apple tree. So yeah, definitely worth it for a hike. Just make sure you get good weather. Even though with this bad weather, still nice. We met a lot of nice people on the way, and have a nice chat, have a good laugh. And yeah, that's what life is about, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Tomorrow, for Christmas Eve, we're going to a remote place called Wakiriki, or Warikiki, or Wakiriri,
Something like that.
something like that. Very remote in the north of the South Island. And we're gonna spend Christmas there. So we kind of gonna be out
Off the grid.
off the grid.
No mobile reception, no internet.
$2 a shower.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna have high expectations.
probably no showering.
Probably nothing to do.
We're gonna be stinky next time we talk to you.
Right now we're gonna go back and have a hot shower.
I wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year. Just Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Today is Christmas Eve.
And we're having a shocker of a day.
We're having probably the worst day so far.
The worst day of the year in Christmas.
Of all of our experience traveling the last 7 months.
I think the Grinch came to us.
Yep, we became Grinches.
Oh, we became Grinches. Yeah.
So let's explain what happened. We left Motueka to drive
All the way to
Yeah.
Wariki Beach.
Wairiki Beach.
Yeah.
And it took a bit more than 2 hours. The road was really bad. You have to drive over a mountain. It was so foggy you could barely see in front of the car. It was raining. And then the end of the road was really, really bad, so you couldn't drive faster than 30. And then when we finally arrived to the campground, it's flooded.
Yeah.
We couldn't get in. Like there was just a queue of campervans and cars that were trying to get in, but the whole road was completely flooded for like 200 meters. So no one could get in.
Yeah, and they said that the water will come down around 3 to 5 p.m., but they cannot guarantee you that. So
And it's also still raining.
it's Christmas. We had to take a decision, quick decision. And we have decided.
And we're not gonna stay in Wairiki Beach for a few reasons. One is obviously we can't get in there, and even if we could get in there after 3 p.m. when the tide has gone down, we're not so sure that we're able to leave, because in 2 days' time we were scheduled to leave, and it's gonna rain over the next 2 days, and the tide and low tide then is gonna be at 4 a.m. So they expect us to leave at like 4 a.m. then. Like it just doesn't work for us. So that was one thing. The second thing was that a couple of weeks ago we were trying to find the reservation that we had for this place, and we actually never received a confirmation email. So we messaged them and they said, yeah, it's confirmed. No invoice or receipt. Like, have we paid for it? I don't know. We have no proof of payment whatsoever. Just an email from a person that's saying, yes, it is confirmed.
So now we're going to a different campsite, 2 hours away.
Yeah, so we drove 2 hours through a mountain all the way here, and now we're going to go same way back to where we came from. 2 hours, and then plus another hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, plus now that it's rainy, so
It's gonna take a while to get there. It says it's gonna take us probably 4 hours
to reach there.
to reach the camp spot.
Hopefully they are open. They said they close at 8. We're gonna try to dispute the payment from the last camping spot, see if we can get some money back. We're gonna give you an
Yeah.
update on that.
Yeah.
But
But the thing is, we don't have an invoice or anything. We just have I can see on our bank account that we've been charged an amount, but there's no invoice or anything that's been sent to us. So it's really.
So I think it's gonna be the biggest scam of campgrounds in New Zealand.
We arrive in Murchison, a small village just a short drive away from Nelson Lakes National Park. We were lucky to find availability at Kiwi Park, Motels and Holiday Park. Although we had a terrible Christmas morning, it turned out great. We met Mike and his cat Mr. Claus, and we met other travelers and had a nice Christmas dinner together. We even woke up on Christmas morning to a surprise Christmas gift from our neighbors. So thoughtful. Christmas is still on and we are celebrating with another hike in Nelson Lakes National Park.
Hello guys, Merry Christmas. We are now in Mount Roberts and we're gonna do the circuit.
It's located in Nelson Lakes National Park.
So it's 1 hour drive from where we're staying in Murchison. Yeah, we got a very nice car parked there, a campground, nice people. We had a bit of a sesh last night.
We had a bit of a crappy day with our 6 hours drive. Look, moving from away from our plans, making new plans.
Yeah.
I was a bit of a roller coaster day, but we arrived, had a drink, met some nice people. Yeah, good Christmas Eve.
Half an hour done. We've been walking for 1 hour and a half. Made it to a beautiful chair. Look into the beautiful landscape. We showed the video. We filmed the video when we were there. You know us, we are kind of weirdos, so we're just having fun down there.
We had a bit of a snack, spent like 10 minutes. Lots of sandpipes.
Yeah.
Ordinary, but bring repellent. It's an advice.
It's an easy track. Maybe because we had a few beers last night. You know, many.
We're a bit slow, but
Super more. Like quite not flat, but well maintained.
it's well
say.
maintained. It's easy to walk, but it's like 45 degrees for an hour, 20 minutes. Just woo, woo. So it took us about 2 hours to reach the hut. where you can actually stay overnight. It's like a bunk bed, like 14 beds, I think, or something like that. Don't want to go in because there's actually someone in there that is laying down in a bed, so I don't want to disturb. But yeah, it said it's gonna take 2.5 hours to get up here. We did it in 2 hours, and we are really slow. And we stopped to have a snack and took a lot of photos. So I'm sure you can do it like an hour and a half.
Wow, look at this place.
Look at this view, yeah. We made it back to the car park. It took
Finally!
3 hours and 25 minutes, the total. It says that it should take 5 hours. And if you are fitter than us, then it probably takes you 3, maybe even less. We stopped a few times, like to have some snacks and
Catch your breath.
take photos and stuff. You can go clockwise or anti-clockwise.
I recommend the anti-clockwise, yeah.
I don't know what to recommend because I think they both are the same. It's not like one is easier than the other. So I think it's fine, whichever you want to do.
I definitely recommend,
We highly recommend going on this beautiful hike. It's probably one of the most beautiful hikes we've done so far. Like really, really recommend
and
going.
it's not that hard.
No, it's not that hard.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to follow our journey around the world so you don't miss the next episode.
We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love?